Dude, okay, I'm not going to get into the why and all that kind of stuff, but just I'll tell you this, right? So, through certain therapy sessions and other doctor things, whatever, I was diagnosed with ADHD like not too long ago. And I was prescribed Adderall. So I started taking it, and I just like, I don't know, I took it a way long ago, long time ago, back in like 2018. Didn't like it. Anyways, I got it again, way lower dosage. They gave me 30 the first time I tried it years ago. I knew that was too much. So I started taking it, and I just kind of like, I don't know, it helped me a little, but I found like I didn't really need it as much as I wanted or thought I would. Anyways, fast forward, I started taking it again, like maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago or something like that. And I was taking it like every day, religiously every day. It was to stay on track, focus, like I said, there's a lot of reasons why I was taking it at work, just certain things I've been working on, things like that. Anyway, so over the last like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever, like things have just been tough, terrible for me, right? Like fitness wise, I'm completely out of my routine. I'm eating like shit. I'm gaining hella weight. Like I'm feeling down. I'm feeling lost. I'm feeling completely whatever. I'm feeling detached from my whole routine. I'm even feeling a little detached from work a little bit. Like just my whole, like everything over the last like 3 or 4 weeks has just been kind of and I've really suffered the most in like my physical health and my weight gain and my nutrition choices and all this kind of stuff. And I've made these videos talking about it and all this. I'm just like going crazy. I'm the kind of person when things happen, like I always try to like figure out what's going on, like what's new, whatever, and I'm surprised I didn't really tackle this as much as I did tonight. I talked to my mom a little bit about it a while back about like differences it could make, whatever. So just for the hell of it, I decided to Google this, basically chat GPT it, okay? And it says, I have been going really good at fitness, working out, etc. for a really long time. Recently, I started taking Adderall. Weeks later, I've gained a bunch of weight, eat like trash. I feel disconnected from my whole routine. This is the only new thing in my life that I feel, so I feel like it has caused me to act this way. Is this possible? Hell yes, it's entirely possible. Check this out. Adderall is a central nervous system stimulant that profoundly impacts your central nervous system, metabolism, and dopamine. Multiple factors associated with starting Adderall can easily cause these unexpected physical and mental changes. Rebound hunger. Adderall suppresses appetite during the day. When the medication wears off, typically in the evening, your appetite can come roaring back, often triggering intense cravings or impulsive overeating. Metabolic and hormonal shifts. It can push your body into a caloric deficit, like push it right into it. So as your body adapts to the medication, your metabolism slows down. The medication causes spikes in stress hormones like cortisol and epinephrine, contributing to fat storage. Routine disconnection. Stimulants also alter sleep patterns, increase mental fatigue when the medication crashes, and shift your natural dopamine balance. This can make you feel disconnected or unmotivated to stick to your previously rigid fitness routine. Water retention and bloating. Stimulants can slow gastric emptying and reduce thirst signals. I said I haven't been drinking whatever, which often leads to dehydration and noticeable bloating. Dude, tell me that's not it. Tell me that is not what is causing all of this shit. I get it. Like it's me. I make my decisions and my choices and all that kind of stuff. But dude, it would appear that this has put me in a completely different frame of mind, a completely different zone, a completely different person in a lot of ways, right? And if you go on, it like tries to tell me how to live with this, like make sure you time out this and only work out with this. Fuck that, dude. Like I'm just done with it. Like I don't need it. I did get a few things out of it, like when I zoned in. I could talk about this some other time, but I did get like something out of it, right? Like work related. But it's not something I feel like I necessarily need to function. And it's like these side effects and these whatever it has done to me, like kind of just crept in. Like I almost got used to living like this. And of course, since I've had so many times where like I went off track with my food and all that kind of stuff, I naturally started to blame myself, which is probably why I didn't really even think too much into this whole Adderall thing. Because for me, I don't know. I just never connected the dots in that way. I never thought that it could be some sort of contributor. But I've been making these videos. You guys have been seeing how sad and how lonely and depressed and by myself and just scared and confused I've been feeling. And I don't like that kind of stuff, dude. Like, it doesn't sit well with me. So I have to figure things out. Like, I'm a total problem solver, like a figure out kind of guy. And tonight I was just like, dude, what is going on? And then just I was like, let me give it a shot. And holy shit, dude. Like, if you have any sort of experience with this, or if you can sort of like validate what I'm talking about, please let me know. I did go through a lot of message boards and forums and shit of people asking about like the same kind of thing. And it's like 100% something that does this to people, but it makes so much sense, dude. I started taking it again about a month ago, and about the last month or so, I have just completely lost touch with like my reality, dude. Like what I was considering my reality. Like, forcing myself to go to the gym, eating absolute garbage. Now, at the same time, I am thinking to myself too, I've had some crazy crashes, binges, nothing, I wasn't taking Adderall, right? Like when these happened, but maybe there's some sort of correlation. Maybe there's some, I don't know. I'd have addressed the fact that, there's been times when I've whatever, and I wasn't on it. I don't know. I don't really want to comment on that, but I feel like I've made a breakthrough though, honestly, because I really feel like the way I've been acting, because all the stuff makes sense. All of the way it says it makes you feel, and the things that you think, and the things that you don't do, and the things that you do, and all this kind of shit makes total sense, dude. Like, I'm hella excited. Like, I really honestly, at the end of the day, don't mind when shit goes wrong if there's a reason. Because if there's a reason, that means that there's usually a solution, right? And so for me, this is definitely the reason that I've been like this, because I just literally have not felt myself at all. That is why there has been so much just like, what the fuck is going on inside my head, because it just hasn't been me. And it's obviously because this medication probably fully kicked in and took over. And dude, I am not living like that. Like, I don't even need it. Honestly, I don't need it. It was just kind of like it did help me a little bit, but it's just not something I feel like I need to like survive and to get through the day and whatever. I feel like it did spark a few things though in me, especially at work, how to go about like when transfers come in, things that I wasn't doing. Like, I kind of lost my way over the last few years. Like I said, I just been through some down times, and like things really came my way, and I just kind of forgot. I was dealing with a lot, dude. My shoulders were so heavy, and I just almost in a way forgot how to do my job. And that's what I resorted to in a way, was to try to figure it out, right? My doctor said I had ADHD, and then they prescribed that, and I just had to obviously take it. And it, like I said, it did jumpstart a few things and brought some things back to me. But now that those are there, I don't feel like I need it, because I never needed it before, ever. I've always been really good at my job. But again, just things were not going my way, and it just, all the timing of it, made sense. But again, I feel like I got out of it what I needed to get out of it. I do have an appointment with my doctor that prescribed it, because you have to do like on your every third refill or something, you got to do an evaluation or something like that. So I'm 100% going to tell him all this shit. I'm just not going to take it anymore. I think I'll be fine. I don't think I'm going to go through any withdrawals or anything like that. But I believe that I just figured it out. And I think that going forward, I'll be updating you guys and letting you know the differences I see and the differences I feel, and like my eating, nutrition, my mentality, just everything. But I think we just figured it out for sure. Between now and next week, I think I will see a huge difference. So again, if you have any sort of experience with this, if you can validate this, anything along those lines, please feel free to chime in, comment, whatever, let me know. I'm super excited and fucking tired right now. Like, I'm so exhausted. I took it today too, and I'm just like, oh, there's so much other things that come along too, like the mental fatigue, the irritability, on edge, like sounds just kind of like amplify, like sleep patterns, just all kinds of shit, dude, has been affected by this now that I'm reading all these things and realizing, the way I've been feeling. So, maybe I'm a dummy because I didn't figure it out sooner. Maybe I'm a genius because I did figure it out. I don't know, whatever. But anyways, yeah, 100%. I'm excited to see what happens from here on out. So anyways, don't forget, it's Sunday night, but you still got a little bit of time to do something you normally wouldn't do. That's going to benefit not only you, but those around you.